What's up, y'all? It's One Mic So Focused here, and a couple of things I will say. The world of today is not actually what you think it would be. There's a lot of strange things going on, especially in the corporate world. We are at odds with many different corporations and a lot of other different corporations that you don't know about. Let's speak on business-wise. Business-wise, when you walk into an office, you are considered to be perhaps making a deal with a merchant or other officers when it comes down to businesses or agents. Now, anytime you walk in to a business office setting, there are agents, there are officers, there are administrators, and you may either become the agent or you are the customer. That is the public side of things. But when you're dealing with the private side, there are administrators, there are sureties, which is the ones that are supposed to pay or perform or anything like that. Then there are agents. When it comes down to agents, they are subrogors. You are the subrogee when you tender any kind of money. The surety is supposed to be the one that's supposed to be responsible for performance underneath a contract. Okay, pay very close attention. Anytime you're under a contract that you have to perform, whether it be an order or something that is to be enforced, if somebody signs on it, that is a contract. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, it's not a contract, it's an order. It's a contract. It's basically demanding performance, or it is a deal. Right? Now, when it comes down to certain governmental entities, I need you guys to look up the Clearfield Doctrine. It's very important. When it comes down to the Clearfield Doctrine and many other different things, especially if you're going through a civil matter, there are no real government entities that interface and deal with the public. And I know it sounds strange, but there are no governmental entities that deal with the public. It's all corporations. It's all corporate. It's business. Anytime you have a redress and you're seeking to maneuver or make changes within that contract, and that corporation just decides to say, oh, no, we're not going to do that, and this, that, and the third, at that point, that is a breach of contract. When they fail to perform, when you are saying, hey, listen, I don't like this deal, I want to switch it up in order to keep this deal going, and they said, no, we're not going to do that, then at that point, you have every reason to redress those grievances, either through purposes of a lawsuit, exoneration, when it comes down to equity, especially if you say, listen, I just want to settle this out and move forward and get out of this contract. This contract just isn't for me, and I want to go elsewhere. And if they said, no, you can't go elsewhere, and this is what we're going to do to you, and this, that, and the third, no, you could sue these fuckers, believe it or not. There's no sovereign immunity when it comes down to any type of contracts that's involved. It comes down to the Clearfield Doctrine. Anytime money is passed, fiat currency, securities, anything that put any kind of value on it that was based off of your signature when you created to let that deal go through, and they decide not to give you your redress to get out of that situation, even though your signature was the money, at that point, they got some explaining to do, because at that point, that's maladministration, bias, breach of contract, treason, deprivation of rights, and many other things. RICO, oh shit, conspiracy, oh shit, uttering false securities, in order to obtain monies when they don't have any value, yeah, these motherfuckers are going to do some prison time. You got to be aware of what contract law is and what rights do you hold when you set certain things forward and you want to enforce them. And if they said, well, if you sue us again, we're going to send you to prison, this, that, and the third. Go above and beyond their heads. Because at that point, they're threatening you. That is conspiracy, my friend. And RICO. And many other laws that are being broken right now. And as you can see, a lot of things with Trump, they're effectively maneuvering around, so on and so forth. And are starting more or less to become out of the ordinary, because now there's taxes involved. A lot of these corporations do not report the taxes, which is a very dangerous thing, since they're now trying to dismantle the IRS. And a lot of these corporations are taking those funds and creating securities with it and putting a value on it, otherwise known as a QSIP number. When you start exposing them, and a lot of people are finding this out, the truth is coming out the light, the cat is out of the bag after clawing and scratching and gnawing out. It's a problem now. A lot of y'all need to wake up. Any business deals, any kind of deals that you've made with banks or anything like that of the sort, try to see what's going on in that contract, and most of all, ask questions if you don't understand. If they try to force you into a contract to compel performance, you have every right to settle out of that contract, especially if it's causing injury to you, otherwise known as the surety or equitable subrogation. That has to deal with any contract. If they go ahead and they renege and they go above and beyond to try to hush up everything, there's certain provisions that you can do to, how should I say, maneuver around that, but you have to be well protected. You have to have all your paperwork that stands behind that name that enforces what you have and what you stand on. If you have any questions and you're looking maybe to do business with me, I could show you how to protect yourself and furthermore protect your investment. I'm One Mike So Focus. Thank you for viewing. If you have any other further questions, feel free to join my seminar. I don't charge much. As a matter of fact, I charge very little. I just want everyone to have this type of knowledge, so that way you can protect yourself against any kind of business dealings that you may have had, or any kind of attachments or whatever these people are using, because these people are ruthless out here and they don't care. They don't care. If you don't know, that's what they'll take advantage of. If you know, now all you have to do is just place them on notice and enforce it. As simple as that. It's not the fact that people don't know how to stand on it. It's just the fact that, it's America. We have a right to contract. We have a right to do business who we want to do business with. And a lot of these agents or so-called corporations are not really government. You just need to figure out the truth. And once you find out the truth, you find out that so-called corporation that you think is, so powerful and you fear them, they're just as powerless, and you have more rights than them. You just got to know how to enforce it. Same way how they come at you, you could come at them too. It's only a matter of time before you find out. Anyway, that's all I'll say for now. But if you're interested, drop a like, leave a comment, put a like in the Dropbox section, in the comment section. Give a like, drop your email. You know what I'm saying? I'll get back right with you. Stay safe out there. Peace.